it's you.
Yeah,
you look
hi
fantastic.
again. Thank you.
All I have, perfect
Yes.
title for the show because you give it all you have.
I do. I don't know how to dial it back. I don't.
Do you have anything left?
Every night I'd like, okay, I'm going to take it easy on this part, or I'm going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I don't. And then I'm like, why did I do that? I'm so tired.
You do get tired, right? I mean, you're
No,
juggling so many things.
it's like a good workout. It's like exhilarating, but you're tired a little bit, yeah.
For 2 hours, you were running, jumping, jiggling,
Shaking.
shaking. I mean, it is quite
Good
the
kind of
workout.
jiggle.
It's first of all,
Good kind.
I just want to talk about the booty jiggle. For one,
Yes.
since you brought it up.
Well, it's funny. I heard somebody yell from the audience, "That's what I came to see!" And I was like, okay, maybe I'll do this a tiny bit longer tonight.
But
if that's all she came to see. Don't want her to feel cheated. Don't want her to feel like she came and she didn't get enough booty shake.
But
Yeah.
the booty shake is so amazing.
Thank you.
No, seriously, because I mean everything is there, it's in place. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Not everybody can pull that off.
Right.
Me, it would be like an earthquake if I did it. You know what I mean? Is there a way to finesse that? Is there?
What do you mean, finesse?
Is there a way? Is there a strategy behind the booty shake?
You know, my mother taught me when I was very little. She, they do this thing in our family. I don't know if it's all Puerto Rican families. In our family, where like when you're very young, I guess they're testing you. They put you on a table when you're 2 or 3 years old,
Yeah.
and they're like, they say menéalo, which means shake it. Menéalo, menéalo, and every baby starts doing this. And I did it, and one of my other cousins was very good at it. I was good at it. And my mother taught me from very young, like, how to do it. And I just always did it since
Well,
I kept it in the act.
you know what?
If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
exactly.
And don't hurt yourself doing it.
Never.
Speaking of hurting yourself, I'm looking at you. You got
I
black
know.
and blues,
And Band-Aids.
Band-Aids, bloody knuckles.
I know. Every night, it's always the same.
What?
It's a very active show. I don't know how else to say it, and it's very high energy, and it's slightly dangerous, I guess.
Yeah. How do you
Not dangerous where I'm like gonna really, really hurt myself, but definitely bumps, bruises, scar tissue, broken nails,
Broken nails, oh my goodness.
bloody knuckles, like a little bit like a boxing match, but not as crazy.
How do you keep the energy up? I mean, because I know every night there's kind of like a different feel with the audience.
Yeah. I can't help it. It's like sometimes I say I'm going to take it easy. You know, we did 3 shows in a row we did 5 shows last week, but we did 3 in a row, which really doesn't happen, not even when you're on tour. It's very rare. I always say to myself, I'm going to dial it back. I'm going to be more in control or whatever. But every time I get out there with the energy of the audience and the people, and also just because of the music and singing and emoting the way I do, I can't hold back. And dancing the way I do, I just wind up giving it my all. I wind up giving it all I have. I do.
Do you have a favorite song in the show?
It's hard to say. I really love what we call the Bronx section.
Love that too.
We revamped all the songs in that section. We kept the melodies, but we put like a different feel on it just to create a different mood. And I really love that section. But I love all of it. I love the Latin section. I love, the section about the kids. I love, the dance stuff. I love the hip hops. I love all of it. I love the glam
I feel
stuff.
like you got very emotional during
I
the
do.
song about the kids.
I do.
I Hope You Dance. And we were
Listen.
getting emotional too.
I know. Every night, every day in rehearsal while we were rehearsing it, when I was like, I'm going to put this song in, and we started doing it, every time I'd start telling the story, it makes me emotional because it's true. And I kind of change the story, not change the story, but I say it differently every night, just like off the top of my head. It's not a script. And so sometimes I just get even more into it than others, but it always touches me because it's true. It's what I hope for my children. You know what I mean? And then when I start singing the song, and I had the 2 dancers kind of representing Emmy and Max, and I think about them, grown up and soaring and dancing through life, and it just gets me. It gets me, every time. And sometimes more than others. Sometimes I can sing through it nicely, and it's just a nice bit of emotion. And then sometimes I can't get it out, and I mess it up at the end, and whatever.
It was beautiful. I can tell you were breaking up. Do the kids realize when they come in? Have they seen this?
Oh yeah.
They've seen that number.
They've seen it, but I hope they see it when they're older. You know what I mean? That's my wish for them, you know, that one day when they need that it's there for them, you know.
How do you juggle this? The kids are here the entire time that you're in residency?
Yeah, they get homeschooled and they go to school when we're in town. You know, we don't have a normal life. I don't have normal kids. I'm not normal. So our life is not normal. And I've come to terms with that, because everybody's like, you should have them in school and they need friends. And it like can drive you crazy. But they're 8 years old now. I know what our life is. They are super happy, well-adjusted, loving, caring kids, and that's the most important thing. And you know, we'll get them educated. You know, homeschool is great for them, you know, when we have to do it. And I think the most important thing is that they're with their mom, you know, that they don't feel abandoned by a parent. I want to be there with them, and I don't want to miss it. It's going to go so fast. They're already 8 years old. I can't believe it. You know, like the picture that comes up, that's how I picture them now, like in my head. But they're not that like that anymore. They're like this big, but they're my babies, you know. And so I want us to be together. We're living this life together. This is the life that we were given, and we're doing the best we can in it.
Anybody want to follow in your footsteps?
I don't know yet. I know
Can
that
they sing?
I know that yes.
Both of them?
No. No. But
do you want to say which one
no,
can? Just say which
doesn't
one
matter.
can. How about that?
Listen, they're both brilliant in their own way.
Okay.
But Emmy loves to watch the show. Max likes to watch it, and he loves all the songs. But Emmy, I feel like she's showing an interest in it, but she's very shy, so I don't know if that's going to be her thing either. So I don't know.
You know, you're worried about the kids, making sure that they're happy, juggling many careers here.
Yeah.
Do you have time for you? Do you have time to enjoy your life?
I try. It's not always the easiest thing. In the past few years, my life went into overdrive. Ever since I started doing Idol again, after I had the babies, and I went back to Idol, it's like my career just got busy. And with music, with movies, with the television show, with this show now, you know, and it's just been like that. But I know that the core of all of it is me being happy and healthy. And so, you know, I learned how to meditate last year.
Me too.
It was good, right?
Do you do TM?
Yes.
Me too.
I like it very much.
But twice a day. Do you do it twice a day?
I try to do it twice a day. I don't always do it twice a day, but I try to. I feel like I feel my best when I am doing it twice a day, especially when you're overwhelmed, when there's a lot going on. And so it really helps me.
And do you have time to have a good time, go out, relax, fall in love, be in love?
I'm not a big go out person. You know, I kind of just like being with my friends and enjoying my home because I travel a lot. So, you know, but I have a good time. You know, I'll go shopping with my girlfriends, or go out to lunch, or go to dinner, or they'll come over and hang out, or, you know, whatever.
I feel like you have to be very disciplined in this life.
Yeah, you do.
What do you give up?
You give up, well, ever since the beginning of my career, I've given up a lot of time with my family, which I feel like always takes a toll. You know, your mom, your nieces, your nephews. It's like, and you know, you miss things. And it's sad when you look back at it. But you know, it's a balance. You know, with every great thing that you get to experience, sometimes there's sacrifice, and that's okay. But I think that's the most thing that I, you know, missed holidays, you know, because I was working in China, you know, or missed birthdays or things like that.
Do you miss being able to just walk out your door and go and grab a slice of pizza?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I feel like I just want to, you know, really, really be able to explore, like go out, because I love being outside. I love the sun, and I love the fresh air, and I don't feel like I get enough of that all the time. And that's not because, you know, people are bombarding me, but sometimes I just don't have time. I don't have time to, you know, kind of just lazy around and do like I'd like to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like on a weekend, I'm working, and I'm like, I wish I could just. Can we just go? And sometimes I'll try to like go and have a lunch somewhere in between work, and there's no time, and I'm like, I have to already go back, and you know, so things like that. But it's a small price to pay.
Do you work out on the days that you perform?
Yes.
You do?
I work out on the days I perform every time. That's part of the discipline of it. You know what I mean? Your body needs. You can't do a show like that, like just walking in off the street. Like, you can't. I have to wake up. It's like a morning practice for basketball players. The day of the game, they have a morning practice. It's the same thing with me. I get up, I do my morning practice, and then at night I do the big show.
And what about speaking? Do you like keep that to a minimum on days that you
I
sing?
try. Depends on the day.
No yelling?
No yelling.
No losing your temper on
No,
those
and
days?
sometimes when I raise my voice, I remind everybody. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't raise my voice. Like with the kids or something. I was like, don't make me ever raise my voice to you, okay? And they're like, okay.
I feel like you're starting to enjoy a little bit of Vegas, unless maybe it was just a show. You went to
We
the
had a
Drake
pool party.
Yeah, you went to the pool party.
That was fun.
By the way, you looked awesome in the
Thank
pool
you.
party.
Thank you. You know, it's just a little shorts. That was no big deal. The hat was fabulous.
The hat was fabulous.
I got that for Mother's Day.
And the shorts.
I got that for Mother's Day.
And the shorts were fabulous.
That was fun. I was like, I'm going to wear this hat to the pool party. This is going to be great.
I love it. All right. I wanted to know what's next on your hit list. I mean, I feel like you've done so many different things.
Yeah. You know, this year, like the rest of my year is about Shades and Vegas and making more music, which I'm into right now. And producing stuff like that. And I don't know.
Marriage?
I don't think so. I haven't heard anything. Yeah. Not right now.
Not one of the goals of.
It's not that it's not a goal. It's just I think that those things have to happen naturally. You know what I mean? When everything's right and everything's great, and yeah.
Will you be spending any more time in New York City?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for Shades. I go there in a few weeks to start the second season, and I'll be there a lot the rest of the year.
Any favorite things to do while you're home?
While I'm in New York?
Yeah.
You know, I do like to walk around. I try to make a deal with the paparazzi where they don't come to my block. I'm like, you could get me anywhere else in the city. Like, I get it. But don't let me walk around my neighborhood with my kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me walk across the street to the gym. Like, seriously. Don't do that. Like, don't photograph the address of my house and show everybody. You know, like any nut jobs want to come in, you know? It's like, please. So. Yeah, but I just like to walk around. I like to be outside.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down and talking
Thank
with
you.
us. We really appreciate it. Can we do one more thing?
Sure.
Dub Smash.
Okay.
I have your.
Well, which one do you have?
I have your song, the song that I think is the song of the summer.
Oh, there, let me see. Do you know how to do this?
I think that you need to do it for us. Wait, hold on.
But you have to do it too.
I think we need to do it again.
Wait, that was it? It's so short.
I know. Should we do it again?
Wait, keep that one. Oh, you got rid of
Wait,
it.
no, I didn't do it. Wait, hold on. Okay, I saved it.
You have to save it.
Did I save it?
No.
Yeah. I saved it. All right, we'll try it one more time.
Okay.
All right, you hold it.
Me hold it?
Yeah.
But where is it?
Right here. Ready?
Yeah, it ends right on the boy.
That was fun.
You like? I like it. It's fine with me.
All right, now how do I save it? Who knows how to save it?
Somebody do
Who
that.
knows how to save it?
I don't
You know, somebody's got to save it.
Here. Wait.
Get one of the
Give it to
youngins in
Tiana.
here.
My cousin don't knows how to do all that stuff.
Jose, did you take a picture?
Yeah, I took a picture. We'll take another one. Let's take a proper. 1, 2, 3. Fabulous. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Thank you
You're
guys.
awesome.